how does a Tesla work? Because Tesla is a little bit different than a normal vehicle. And this episode, I'm going to try to explain to you how does this work. So let's go to the Plavo. Hi, welcome back. This episode, I'm going to try to explain to you how does a Tesla work, because a Tesla is a little bit different than any other kind of vehicle. Pretty modern, and it's equipped a little bit differently, and also how to use it differently. This one is a Model 3 out 2019, but all Teslas are the same. It doesn't matter if you're what version you have. The newer models from 2024 are equipped not with levers, but everything is adjusted by the steering wheel. But in basic, all Teslas work the same. Like I said, this one is out from 2019 and is equipped with a full panoramic roof, like all Teslas, because they all are the same. This one has leather seats, but you can also have white seats, white leather. All the seatings are heated, so that is going to be pretty nice for in the winter. All the lights are LED, which gives an extra bright feature, and it is equipped with a great screen where you can adjust everything. Furthermore, the interior is pretty basic, so there's not a lot of things around. Personally, I like it. So let's go and I will show you how to use it. The normal key is past history when you own a Tesla. So you don't have a key or a remote lock, they give you a credit card, so to say. You get two when you purchase the Tesla. Of course, in the web shop you can order more if you want more. And I will show you how it works. We've got here the B pillar and there's a camera. We don't do anything with the camera. You take your card, you hold it against the B pillar, and you see the car will open. And now you see how to open the car. So you take your thumb, you place it on the thick part, push it inwards, and you can open the car. You need the credit card, so to say, inside the car one more time to activate and start the car. I will show you that a little bit later on. When you close it, you have two options. You can walk away, just a setting, or you use the card again, hold it against the B pillar, and the door will close. Or you can use your telephone, because everybody has a phone, and inside the Tesla in settings you can activate your telephone if you have the settings correctly as a key card. So I have the telephone. You can have the telephone in your hand or in your pockets, at least at the front side, because it has to make contact with the car. So I have this in the car hand, the card here, I don't do anything with it, and then I just push open the door and the car will open. If you have the settings that you can drive away, your telephone can also be used as a card to drive away. So you don't need anything, you don't need the card anymore, so to say. To close it, you can have two options. Also, it's a pre-setting. I can just walk away and it will close, or I open the app and I push close. As you can see, the interior is pretty clean and minimalistic, with a wooden trim, so that gives a little more atmosphere. But furthermore, it's minimalistic. You have just a big screen where you adjust everything in the car. But before you can drive, as you know, you need to arrange how to sit. You have got three buttons down here. The first one you use to move the chair forward and backwards. The second is back, how you sit. And the third one is to adjust your limber support. Because as you know, some good seating is important when you have a long drive. Almost every time if you drive, you want to sit properly. First, Before we can drive, we adjust the seats, but you also need to adjust the mirrors and all those things. So I will show you how that works. We'll go to the automobile on the left side, and then you see mirrors. Yeah, you have left, right, of course, and you have the turning wheel on your steering wheel. By turning it, you can adjust the mirrors. Do it left, you do it right, of course, and then beneath right you have the possibility to adjust how the mirrors point when you drive backwards. Because normally if you drive backwards, they already turn a little bit, but maybe you like it a little bit, turn a little bit more to the outside. I don't know, your prerogative. You change it, and then it will ask you to save it, yes or no. Furthermore, the steering wheel, you can also adjust the steering wheel. So steering wheel first works the same. You have the turning wheel on the left side, and then you can move the steering wheel up or down, or towards you, or not. Furthermore, you have easy entry, and if you adjust that, you do the seats, you do your steering wheel. So if you put them in parking, the seat maybe will go backwards if you like it, and the steering will go up and more towards the dashboard. Gives you a little bit more space to get out of the car or get into the car. Your prerogative. Before we can drive, need to explain something more, and that is how the basic work. You're used to, for your turning signals, as you're used to, it's on the left side. However, you've got two possibilities. You push it, just a small push, and then it will start and end after a couple of minutes. The second one is you push it long term. You push it completely down if you want to go left, and then it will stay active. Then you see that there's a small screen, and that's your blind angle camera. So of course you watch, but this one gives some extra security for you. If you press it, you can move it on different places, what you prefer. Normally the leverage will stay in the position that you push it in. However, with the Tesla, it always moves back to the middle position. How to turn it off? Just push the same direction you did already, and it will stop. Okay, then if you have to stop during the trip, you want to put on your hazard light. You can't. Normally there's a button here. It is. If you look at the button up, you see the sun visors. There's a light you can press for the reading light on the driver's side, and then you have the button with a triangle, and your hazard light will come on. Push it again, it will turn off. Watch out when you push it, because next to it there's another button, and it will activate your SOS. And then you have again the reading light for the person next to you. When driving, of course, you have maybe the sun. You know, the sun visors are the same. But you can also, if you got the sun from the left side, decouple it. Yeah, turn it to the left. However, you have here a small hole, and then maybe the sun will come up from there. Just push it down and it will move. You can move it, the sun visors. Not a lot of people know it, so here you are. There are also some storage compartments. First one is over here. Just push it. It's a place where you can put your phone. The second one you can open, and then you have here a place you could put all the things in. I will mind you, if you close it, use the tip of your finger and just pull down gently, and then it will close. If you push too hard, it will open again, and you keep pushing and pushing. It doesn't work. The other one you can close pretty easy, and then you have where you rest your arms. You have the leverage, you can feel it, and you can use the leverage and you can open it and you have some extra additional space here. I mounted a little trap door, so to say, and then I have some extra space and I put there my cards. Normally this is a big hole. As you can see, I only have 70% left, so I need to go and charge the car. I'm not close at home, so I need to go to a supercharger. Navigation, just press once, then it says the third one is charging, and then you will see the nearest charging station all around you. The ones from Tesla are in red, and I'll choose the first one, and you can see what does it cost, is it busy, yes or no, and then you say I'd like to drive towards it. Why should you select it? Then it will preheat your Tesla batteries, because if you're preheating the batteries before you arrive there, the batteries are at great temperature and you will charge quicker. Otherwise, if you don't do it, the battery will first preheat at that location, so it will take longer, and you want to just have a quick charge and then go on your way. Before we can drive and you don't have your telephone activated as a key card, you use the key card. The card you place underneath the armrest between the place there and the cup holder. Once you place it, you can remove it. My advice is, before you drive away, just check by dynamics if you are in chill mode, because if you're not used to drive with Tesla, then it will and you select standard, you will be launched like a rocket. If you want to know which driving setting I'm using, I will refer to you to watch my video about driving settings and a little bit more explanation about navigation. Also watch a video about navigation. What you see here on the screen is just the basic navigation without connectivity. If you want to know what's the difference between connectivity and not connectivity, in basic, you see, without connectivity, you see a map like this, and with connectivity, you see, like Google Maps, you see satellite pictures and a little bit more options that there are possible. But I will explain that in a different video. We have arrived at the charging station, so you put the car in parking, and then you have some options to open all kinds of things, and you have here this button. You just press it and it will open the charge port. Maybe the previous owner had it set to 100, just move it over until 80%, because I only normally charge until 80%, like I told you, and then you can charge the car. At the charge station, you have the charger, and then you have here the charger that you put in the car. You have a red round button, you just push it, and then it will release, and then you can walk towards your car and push it in. Sometimes, if you wait too long, it will close again, and then you have the simple option to push with your finger and it will open. Or sometimes also already works if you just push the button to get it out, then you can, it will open. So you push it in, and then you wait, you see that it turns blue, and then it will turn green, and if it's turned green, it will charge. You can also see it inside the car, then it is charging. If you drive with in standard mode, be aware it's gonna accelerate pretty quickly. So that's why I will show you now, and it will go, and you will launch like a rocket. If you do this for the first time, I will suggest try it out on the highway. When I arrive back home, I will always put back in the cable and let it charge. Before I enter my home, I hope this video was helpful for you. Maybe this one would be also for you, and hope to see you next time. Thank you.